teams putting up points in a hurry. Mavericks lead by 1 and will return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Morant. Then there's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Anderson in at the 4. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. Morant finds Anderson. Back to Morant. And he finishes nicely on the way. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Memphis leading by 4. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for Brooks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Doncic dishes to Bamba. Out to Hardaway. They get it back. They need this from outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Bane in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Bamba. Chris comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Terrence Ross is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. Kick out to Adams. Passes to Bane. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And then you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Doncic against Jackson. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Jackson with it. Working on Chris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
The skill set of Jackson, the skill set he has is terrific. A raw big man with the potential to become a force.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Up top, Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. The highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Chris gets the bucket.
You gotta give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Doncic against Jackson. And it's Doncic missing. Memphis leading. Here's Payne. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Doncic has got 37.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Morant finds Brooks. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You gotta appreciate the fearlessness. I mean, Brooks enjoying having the ball in his hands in big spots.
Doncic, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. The feed now to Brooks. Here's Payne, headed by Green. Kick out to Adams, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Lock at 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's deflected. Doncic against Morant. Count the basket. Doncic has got 39.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Morant. Adams down low. He's covered by Thompson. Adams' shot is good.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Thompson against Morant. A floater. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And Doncic, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Here's Morant. It falls.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Makes the biggest play of the night.
Doncic. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Morant scanning the floor. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.